Ball played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jackson Smith and Jigba runs like he got a big-ass head. He runs like he's trying to keep that bitch.
And away we go at the lane.
Because you were laughing?
Showing a little burst so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he?
That nigga runs like he's trying to keep that whole shit on top of his head.
Teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground.
Get off me, nigga.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Changing it up here, Jackson escapes the pocket. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket.
Yeah, something crazy happened in the football game.
Quick, ready? 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Rolling left, buying some time. He's making a bid for it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now here's Lamar. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
Of all the players out there, right, the coach on the field, the quarterback, well, he's got to know that play was dead in the water. At that point, just minimize the loss. Can't be tackled that far behind the line.
Oops, knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
Tank Bigsby here with the return. He dodged the tackle. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards.
Okay.
this point, you're just taunting. Anyway, when the dust finally settled, I had lost about 1.5 jackpots. Very upsetting, not gonna lie, but I don't think this completely ruins my plan. I'm pretty sure this is only a temporary limit. I think it's just there to keep you from hogging one machine during peak hours, which is fair, by the way. If I had a line of kids behind me waiting for their turn and I was just like, sorry, I'm making a video, that would be pretty selfish. But I came here in the middle of a school day and there was nary a child in sight. Since I wasn't sure if I'd ever have this many points at once again, I decided to cash out on day 2 and buy myself the hot dog toaster I had my eyes on from the moment I walked in the room. Now, I'm not sure I would say that this is the best day of my life, but it's definitely in the top 5. I should feel kind of bad because I had to get one of the employees to not only grab the ladder from the storage room, but also get like a special key to unlock the high value prize section. And he seemed really confused. I was hoping he might be like, oh, that's funny, you got the hot dog toaster. No one's ever redeemed this before. But I don't think he really said more than 2 words. All right, good. I know you were close your eyes. I know work's been crazy lately, but I have something for you. Open your eyes. There's one for you. If I open it and there's like crumbs in it, I'm gonna cry. Why smile like that? Was that a thing? Was hot dog toaster a thing? All my baby boomers in the chat, sound off. Was hot dog toasters a thing? With enough credits left to play 9 more games of Quick Drop, I headed into day 3 with a very clear goal in mind. From all the Googling I've done, I'm pretty sure this marble mug has the best points to potential resale value ratio of all of the redeemable items here. If each attempt cost me about $2, and I think I could reasonably sell this mug for $10, that means out of 5 tries, I only need to get 2 jackpots to turn a profit. If I get really lucky and win 5 jackpots in a row, like I did yesterday, then I'd have enough for 3 mugs, at which point I could be potentially making a $20 profit. And so on and so forth until I've sold 1 mug to every human being on the face of the planet, and I'll finally have enough money to buy my own private island that no one's invited to. Also, fine, I'll explain my strategy with the game so you too can try to win at this specific machine in Orlando. The secret is to drop 4 balls at a time.
I'm watching a video where this guy's playing he's playing that ball drop game that you were dominating at CC's, and well, he's cooking on there too, but it's just like, man, it just feels good to be like, man, that one day Devin was kicking ass on that game. I did it one time. I did it once. I think I've done it at least once, but you were fucking cooking. Like, oh man, I need to hit my weed, and I'll. That's funny. That's so funny. Here we go. Okay, I'm ready.
That's pretty much it. They even show you that in the little tutorial video that plays, and yet I still see so many people try to drop all 50 balls.
Hard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground.
He says if you
or
drop
be on
4
the
balls
sticks.
each time,
Really
then you
creates
win.
indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go to Barkley again. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Great, set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Buys time. And his hit hurts fumbles. The Ravens pick it up. And they can't add anything after that recovery part. But they do take possession of the football.
Hey, a normal old stop on 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter. Ravens in possession. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. From the gun, Jackson. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And the coverage holds up.
Making sure you're awake back there.
They knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Jackson now on 3rd. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
This is Henry on 2nd. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. He danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson.
I thought I screwed that up. The way that the cornerback was sitting, I thought I threw a pick. I was like, fuck.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Design run, Jackson keeping it. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Need hardly anything here, 2nd and inches. Henry can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Mitchell up the middle. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. Just 1 yard, and the goal line stand continues. That brings up 4th and goal. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
180! Sit hot! 180!
It's a design run for him. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
No touch that. No touch.
Hurts on 1st down. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Big gain downfield. Into the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a one-score game.
Well, that's not very realistic.
A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game.
Ravens 10, Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10. He keeps it on the option. He cuts it right sideline. There's room to run.
That's the second in 20 years. That's the second ever successful time I ran the option.
Working quickly here.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They go play fake with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
24 yards. It's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Eagles 7. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking the sideline, that's Goddard. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And that's good for an Eagles first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
First and 10, here's Hurts. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Great. Set. On anyone, eh? No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Cade. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Great. Set. On anyone, eh?
They kick the running back in motion.
No touch.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. They'll have the first down and even more. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Elliott connects there. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
If I'm Abraham Lincoln, nigga, run me some bread, Lincoln Financial. Y'all niggas using my name and shit. What the fuck?
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Running that 2-minute drill, that 24-second thing down, it woke me up too. So what's happening? I'm screwing with you, Dev. I thought I received the ball. I couldn't figure out why he wasn't doing what I said.
In the second half, and really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
First down throwing for Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Great. Set. On anyone, eh? No touch.
Throwing here, Hurts. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
180, 180. Going silver, ready? No touch.
Third and long for him here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Shipley now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set. 180, 180. No touch.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
No touch, set. 180, 180. Yanni. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Offense up to the line fast.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, 73. No touch.
On first down, Hurts. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Nate Wiggins on the coverage.
Great, set. Trimmer. No touch.
Hurts throwing again. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Marlon Humphrey on
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
63. No touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
First down, a run with Barkley. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
15-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
No touch that. No touch that.
Hurts now on 4th. On the move, headed right. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Offense to the line fast.
Eagles, first down. 1st and goal.
Now Hurts. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got clean after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. So roughing the passer gifts them a 1st and goal. Barkley. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Great, set. No touch.
It's a design look for Hurts. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. A dose of the hurry up here.
Hey. No touch.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
Great, set. And no touch.
On 4th down, Hurts rolling out to his left. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All set to go now from the 35. He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. So we're through 3 here. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Running once more with Henry. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Changing it up here. Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. Tried to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. This one left for Lamar. A lot of space ahead. Space on the right. He's got room. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
31, Eagles 10. Tyler Luke to kick
All
off
set
for
up. Here's
Baltimore.
Luke to kick it away. Bigsby with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Motion man left is Brown. Hurts looking to throw. Getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. Hurts setting up to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. Along the sideline past midfield.
Ridiculous, dude.
Left, room to run. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, in-out pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time. That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Blitz coming, Lamar. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. All set now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
One set up for Lamar. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for QB
Ooh, I
keeper.
think he scored,
On
yeah.
a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. It's Henry on the counter.
He reached in a way that was...
Defensively, as they get to him behind the line, that's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Ravens in very good shape, up by 15. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Another run for Henry.
This nigga must be hurt, because just there was a play I couldn't get out of the... I gave him the ball and he didn't go.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the
I
public
didn't see it.
is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
A big kick is no good. It's well to the left there. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call
Did I hit the
is.
post?
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead.
I think I
That's gonna
missed.
award their
I think I
offense a first
missed,
down.
dude.
You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a first inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down. They're going to pass it here. Buying some time left. Throws caught. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Fullback trying to power it across. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
I didn't tell it to hurry up, so it's so crazy. I don't know what's happening.
And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. And that one falls incomplete.
Ooh, onto the
Call,
football,
but it does
dog.
not
What the
get the
fuck?
better of them defensively. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Henry goes up and over for the touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens grow the lead now to 22 points.
Eagles 16. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Speckles is up there like, yo, the call's coming from inside the house.
Bigsby with the return. And pretty solid field position.
Hey, chill out. We're good.
He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard
Yeah.
line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Raiders Titans, Dev? I actually don't care. I just think it's funny to go Ravens Titans. So, but no, I don't care, Dev. Let's look at this weekend. Bengals Dolphins. I don't know. Jets Saints. Oh, now I've screwed up my game because I screwed up. Oh, I gotta go back live. What? Um, I'll play as Jacksonville. Yeah, I don't. No, no. It looks like it says in Denver. Hey, Dev. I'm gonna tell it no thanks on the roster. Oh, it's a okay bet. That's so funny. That's so funny. It's a cool. It's a. It's a cool. Well, if you don't want to, then just use that left door over there. And I walked through that door and found myself in an alley. I clicked on it. Jeez, nigga, come on. I just downloaded the updated roster and then it still said download the updated roster. Okay, here we go. Denver Broncos, ready up. Oh, it's just funny to send the messages. It's just funny to send the messages. That's what the funniest part is. It'd be like, oh yeah, bitch ass nigga. Like, I love how spicy some of them get like that when it says ready to lose, or I love when it says too easy. It's like, oh yeah, bitch ass nigga, I'll kill you. It's like, I'm gonna kill myself. It's like, no, I'm gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna kill myself. Tell me when to stop. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Oh, damn it, I didn't pick the jersey.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
I cannot find the head of my
Can't wiggle
hoodie
out for
thing
the
I'm trying
opening
to put
kick.
on.
And here we go at mile
I was trying to put the hood, and
This
I
will be a
could not find the
touchback, so we're
head.
going to need
I
our
was
first
trying to be
snap to
fast.
see the first action of this game.
Niggas
All
love
right,
them
let's
some
get this one
Kalen
on the
Clark,
road,
but
Brock. It is first
anybody
and
ever
10.
heard of Paige Beckers, nigga?
Opening play, and Bo will throw. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Damn, nigga, somebody
I know
take me to
coordinator,
Popeyes.
quarterback gonna be upset with that first down because you call a screen
Holy
on first,
fuck,
you're
somebody
thinking
take
stay
me to
ahead of schedule.
Popeyes.
Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Nix from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. He's
No
got it deep
way.
downfield. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Broncos
Did you see
first
this
down.
movie? Said he's finna be like, she's cheating on me with a nigga. That's directly out of the script. Chris Pratt says, she was cheating on me with a nigga. She's defiled, my nigga. Ain't nobody in town gonna be able to respect me after that.
And it's gonna be first down, Denver.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. In the goal line. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Yeah, I love just. If I was Puka Nacua, I'd be like, yo, dude.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point.
I'd be like, yo, dude, I got no reason to hate Jewish people. I don't fight I didn't even know I'd do it.
The point after splits the
What?
uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
I'm pretty sure Pacific Islander. I never met a Jewish person in my life. I don't know nothing about Jewish people. I would say I don't even fucking know any Jewish people. I'd still say I don't know any Jewish people. No hate. I'd be like, no hate.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
I say I don't never talk to nobody about that. There's this clip on the Levitard show. They play this clip, and it was a cameo that somebody bought for their mother, and it's from Smokey Robinson, and he's going and he's talking like, oh, okay, he's like, oh, it's nice to blah blah, and he's like, oh, this says that you used to, yeah, it's like, oh, it says that you used to live across the street from me, blah blah blah. Do you know what I mean? So like, imagine like an old person voice kind of thing. And he's like, blah blah blah, and he's like, this says they want me to tell you happy Chinooka. I don't know what that means, but happy Chinooka. It's really funny. They started playing that the other day because it was Hanukkah. But that shit is so funny because that's what I would say, nigga. If I looked at it, I'd be like, what the fuck does that say?
Big gain, 14 on the play.
About to give you some football Jesus, Devin. I'm about to enlighten you.
Like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So first down from the 41.
Hey, let's go.
ETN again. And he fights
Hands off the merchandise, dude.
Before the defense can get him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. New set of downs from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it.
Oh, Jesus. Who's that? He got kicked in the back of the head for it.
Get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done.
Pat Surtain whiffed on that. We get a little strange in the end zone, Dev. Let's go.
So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock.
Oh, I left the dogs up.
Off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Cam Little to try the extra points. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Marvin Mims on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A pickup of 17. And that's good for Broncos 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cape's training camp, because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know
some of those are funny. Some of those are funny.
Just one heck of a deflating feeling.
She said, I love it. She said, nothing makes me more comfy than a throw blanket. She said, why are all clothes made out of blankets? And then she said, why are babies the only ones that get swaddled? And she said, I'm 40, I pay bills, like I should be swaddled.
Who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive.
I can hear that you're a little bit behind me. I was wondering if you were live on your end.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. Running down the left side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos break the tie here in the 1st.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Going after the try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Jaguars 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This is Allen to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. Forced out to his right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
On fourth down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. Throwing on first down, Nix escapes the pocket, and he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble, but Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now Nix on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. 4th down, pass coming. Short pass brought in. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Man, forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets them a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Ready? 180.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Oh, my son.
Nick's now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
3rd and goal, here's Nix. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 13-point lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This is Allen to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go. Go, go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, son, it's up. Here we go, son. Here we go, son.
Now Lawrence. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
A gain of 14. And the Jaguars 1st down.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his 1st catch of the game. And it sets up 2nd down.
These are 24. Hey, son.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Hey, Ginger. Jack.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
23.
They're going for this. Escapes the pocket. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Pressure coming for Nix. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. Escapes the defender. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and goal at the 7-yard
4 downs
line.
now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Giving this to Harvey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Another for Harvey. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on 2nd, so that brings up 3rd and goal from the 2.
It's now 3rd
A timeout
and
taken
goal.
by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Stopped at the line on 2nd. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on 3rd and goal. They're headed up the middle. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. They'll throw for it. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Going after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Not probably.
Jaguars 7.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Power squib kick is taken in. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Lawrence working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. They'll work against the blitz. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. Back to the air, Lawrence. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars chop some of the lead off before the half. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
But he's not going to reach the end zone, so they get 6, but not an extra 2 just before the break.
13. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. He dodged the tackle. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Let's fucking go. I was thinking that everybody else in the Seahawks is thinking, okay, well, I gotta fucking do this all by myself if Sam Darnold's not gonna do it. That's what that nigga was thinking. He was thinking, I gotta go win this game right now.
On the return. And that's gonna set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. He rolls to his right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They get an even 40 out of that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Gets this one to Myers. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
On the game?
At the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge.
You never seen that before?
I've seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Yo, Riley Moss needs some help over there.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here's Mims. This makes it up to the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They'll run here on 1st down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Red on red. Silver.
Now toss it to Etienne. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Pressure coming, and they take him down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go.
Working quickly here.
Great job.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
22 yards.
It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Oh, Dev!
10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, Soko, some height.
It was one of those ones where he almost fucked it up.
He whips it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Mims. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled, well, for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for second down and 13. And you just get the play off. And he's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our third quarter. So through three, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Nix from the gun.
No, come on, dude.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at
They
the
said
39-yard
that
line.
if it was a backward pass, that
First down.
that it's like a live ball, and Seattle fell on it. So no way. So they're saying it might be alive too, because Seattle recovered it in the end zone.
And that's good for Broncos first down.
That's another
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Nix with it on first. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a fourth quarter lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now the offense and Nix coming to the line, looking to tack on two more.
The Broncos will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Catches it at the one. And he crosses the goal line. The conversion is good, and that sets them up with an 8-point lead in the fourth.
Jaguars 28. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This is Allen to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Now look underneath here for ETN. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Lawrence with it on first. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Great job. Hey,
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Escapes the pocket.
Damn, I beat him. I should have kept going because I turned the corner on him, but at that point I decided to throw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Hey, go.
Is it not 3rd and 8?
11.
Okay, I'm about to call a play.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
The Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. This gets the 1st and more.
That nigga, I should have thrown him the ball sooner.
That's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
It's a pickup of 3.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, let's go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pass it down close. And he stops. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a 1st and goal.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Jaguars trail by 8. They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal. Design run for Lawrence. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
On red. Turn, it's hot. Here we go,
ETN. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars cut it to just 2 late in the game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. It's caught. And he isn't going to get it. He's
No fucking way, dude. That's bullshit.
But the defense makes a stand that may decide this game.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Harvey now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Yeah, set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And this this one is over. He's got the Broncos the first down, and that should just about button up this victory.
A gain of 10
A
yards.
timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second.
Broncos.
And they'll have just one left to burn now.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Dumps it off to his running back. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Here's a look for Nix. So it's a win for the Broncos. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game.
9:07, I can play one more time.
It's all about how you finish.
I shouldn't even do that, but I can play
So for
one more
Brock
time.
Heward and all of our crew, I'm
So I
Keith
shouldn't
Scott,
even do
wrapping up
that, but
another
I
edition
can play
of
one
the
more time.
NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
You're still down fucking like 12 points, my nigga. Because you got beat by like somewhere between 20 and 10, 20 and 15 in the last game, and then you just won by 2.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Christian McCaffrey, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Stop.
Here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Purdy will look to throw again here. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. Down to the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 53 yards. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
It's caught, and it's 8-0.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
You know, Al Michaels will like it. He's been perfect tonight.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
No, it's rain, nigga. That's what you're supposed to scream. It's rain.
Scramble, a 1st down,
You're supposed to scream rain.
That's the first time he's called his
Or you're supposed to scream, okay, here we go. Like, just let niggas have it.
To me, he was determined to come through with a
Hell
big
yeah.
message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Williams. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their...
No way, dude. What the
And down
fuck?
he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and
I have a secret goal this game, Dev. I'll let you know if I accomplish
so many
it.
routes in the middle of the field. How about this?
Yeah.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are back within a couple of the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And this is now a 1-point game.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
What in the
And it's
fuck, dude?
incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Devin, a minute. We need to pause this game and just watch the football game.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Purdy. He'll try and do this himself.
Let's go, Mr. Irrelevant, my ass.
Out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards.
You could pause it, my nigga. I'm just saying because you ended up pausing it, so I'm like, yeah, nigga, you pause it then, my nigga. You know what I'm rooting for in this game? I'm rooting for a tie. Up where? In the NFC, I would think that the Eagles must be. The 49ers, I think, are at 10-4. I know that the top of the thing, it's the Panthers, but the Panthers are at the lead of their division, so it's different a little bit. I'm gonna run away from my controller real quick. I'll be back.
66 seconds in regulation. Four-man rush again. Throws, and
That's it. Oh, Dev. Thought that was intercepted.
easy catch. Shy of the first down, third down. That's Mumfield making that grab.
Stafford couldn't even really follow through on that throw because of the pressure that he felt up front. Jaron Reed affected his follow through. We got a guy down.
And that cost them a timeout. An injury in the last 2 minutes. Sneakness walks the sideline, looking for that opportunity.
Could there be a worse situation as you're a kicker? I'm like, you're a kicker and you missed the kick to win the game. And then it's like, you're a kicker, you missed the kick to win the game and you're fat.
Follow through at all.
They expedited the first down. It's not going to be third and inches.
Sean McVay's writing on his paper. He's like, yo, when I called play 26, that white nigga at outside linebacker couldn't handle it. Come back to that.
Without Devontae Adams, it's been different guys that have had to step up. Mumfield is 3 catches on.
Give that nigga the towel. What are they doing? That nigga's struggling to wipe his face, and this nigga's walking there with a towel. I know he said icy. He said, if anything else, nigga, I'm icy right now.
Gonna
hold on to that timeout. All they need is about 16 yards. And you got a shot at a game winner.
Even Warriors out. They lost Kobe Bryant earlier. You're minus 2 starters. 62 seconds. Stafford was wondering when the play clock is. Well, it shows 25, which is what it should show. Looking over to get the call.
Look at those eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, he is locked and ready. Just waiting for the green light. Here it comes.
They're sitting there telling on themselves because it's like, oh, quarterbacks are on Adderall or something based on what they're saying right there, nigga. But I'm saying, like, I'd never thought about anything like that. Then they're like, yo, he's locked in. Pupils is tiny.
Comes out of the slot. Stafford throws incomplete.
You're telling me Adderall don't make those windows bigger? Come on, dog.
Yeah, sitting back again in zone, trying to trust that front four to be able to get home. That time the offensive line, much better job of protecting Matthew Stafford. Average 16 yards is all they need.
Unless that fat nigga screws it up.
Second and 10 to the outside goes the pass drop. Incomplete. Parkinson would have picked up about 5.
All those Seahawk niggas slapped him on the shoulder. Good play.
Really come on and play unable to finish just off the fingertips. And you wonder when, even when we saw it last week against Detroit, even when you know they're going to go to Puka Nacua, they go to him and he delivers. You got to think 3rd and 10. The whole stadium, the whole country watching. How is 12 going to make a play here on 3rd and 10?
Go empty here. Stafford fires and nobody's home there. Looking for Nacua, well overthrown. 4th and 10.
They had him bracketed from the inside out. They're going to actually bring the punter out and punt this football because of the field position. I mean, he's an aggressive head coach. You just have to. You can't take that chance. Give Trey Thomas a lot of credit. We knew Puka was going to get the ball. He took it away from the inside. Forced that ball to go high.
So Shaheed is back. Ethan Evans to put it in the air. He had a silent first half. Now 4 punts here in the second half. High floater, fair catch ball for Shaheed makes it as a 15-yard line.
I don't know. You only needed, like, what was it? You only needed like 24 seconds.
Get into attack mode. At the same time, a guy that's thrown 6 interceptions against his defense wants to be aggressive. 6 interceptions after the last game tonight, 2 tonight, and 4 in the previous game in Week 11. The Ducks sets up on the right side. Darnold throws over the middle, wide open. It's a nice game to the 28-yard line. Charbonnet makes the catch, the 51 to the line of scrimmage. Going to clock it here. 29 seconds. Ball the 28-yard line, second down and 10. Oh, and there goes Lori back to the locker room.
What's that?
Rookie having a two-pick, kind of a James kind of guy.
Yeah, I like Butterfingers. Except for when it's hard. Sometimes that bitch be hard.
Extra pressure. Look out. Darnold down by the over the floor. Knocks him down there. Rams have a timeout. Well, they're just going to let it tick down, and I think both teams are looking for a victory. How about that defensive line? The last 2 times he had the ball, we saw both times into the sack, and this time comes up with a sack. 4 sacks tonight, and we go to overtime.
Time able to take off, and the result is a first down.
I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank. And that is incomplete. Out of coverage, a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Get set, get set.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing,
Well,
and he
he's gonna
shut
say
that
it's
one down
heads.
with little gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. Purdy from the gun. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
They'll run with a fullback. Juszczyk. And boy, this is going to be close. That
No
mark
way.
is a
They're saying I
little
didn't
short.
get that? Come on, dude.
And he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Prescott.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. Back deep for the Niners, Sky Moore.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
No fucking
Nearly trouble, but it's incomplete.
Yeah.
The rookie had it and lost it.
I found the right defender. I didn't do the right thing.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Shotgun handoff there to McCaffrey. And a stretch out only about a yard up to the 32.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Purdy.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
Purdy now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he will go down. A
Cowboys sack. Jadeveon Clowney able to drop him for a loss of a couple. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw, Purdy. That one caught by Tonjes. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards.
At the 31-yard line.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong.
Yeah, but I'm going to have to go for a second half of this play.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just
trying, yeah. There it is.
Flag is thrown on another flag. On the other side of the field.
Offside. Defense number 53 lined up in the neutral zone. The penalty is declined as the result of the play is first down Los Angeles.
Play Mafe lined up offside.
And they threw it to him regardless. We said, are they going to go to him or use him as a decoy? They said, hey, we know you're going to try to stop it. In fact, they used Leonard Williams to drop to try to get into that throwing lane. You see him there. Sean McVay running down. He does that quite a bit. Sometimes he does it. He goes right by him.
Great shape. Milo Nakua now on the sideline. Nakua's on the sideline. A great sight for the season. And here we go.
I was gonna, but I was looking for myself. I help you a lot.
When he's on the sideline.
Okay, you ready, Dev?
Once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Throwing here, Purdy. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing
it's not
up
for the win.
Down.
In overtime, it's do or die unless, or it's the only. It's
on fourth down and
it's not do or die.
Back to throw, Purdy, and he is caught, and he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second.
Yeah, it is fun when you just fucking when you just kill that motherfucker. That's fun.
First half of play.
At the 8-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
Oh my God, I dropped it on him. Come on, dude.
That That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
If I'm Puka Nakua, if we go to the post-game press conference, I say, hey, I love Jewish people. I got no Jewish hate. I say that in my press conference, in my post-game press conference. On the Thursday Night Football stage, though.
At the 25-yard line.
That's crazy. That would get you in trouble.
The Dallas offense here set to begin.
You're like, all I want to say is assalamu alaikum. They're like, whoa, my nigga, like, what?
Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Yeah, man, let me get away from some pass interference on that one. Me and your receivers were running head-to-head.
They've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Prescott. Will try and do this himself. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Brian Anger now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Returning it is Moore. Time for a break. We've hit halftime.
What?
2 quarters down. 2 still remain.
That's funny. I know it was taking too long. Let's pause and watch the thing.
On EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he takes this near the 25.
Hey, Dev, this timeout's brought to you by Popeyes, my nigga. Yeah. I didn't want to, but it's how it ended up. Yeah, I got an Uber Eats. Not really. You know me, nigga. I don't do that, but I be having people. Sometimes somebody's headed in this direction. I'd be like, hey. But actually, that's not what happened. Kelsey said, hey, do you want something? I said, yeah, give me this $4 shit from McDonald's. And she said, I'm not really feeling McDonald's. No, she said, how about something on the other side of the street? I have no idea what you're talking about. I wouldn't be that mad. Then I'd be like, wait, it's all biscuits? I'd be like, wait. $4.23. You don't play for them. If you kick a field goal, you tie the game. If they score the next time, do you lose? Well, no, they said they're going for two to end the game here. Where did 2 point conversion stats go? I don't think they do. I don't think they exist. Like, like, like the play-in tournament, the play-in games, those stats don't exist, and that's kind of some bullshit. Dev, you know what I'm doing right now that I'll never be doing? Well, I'm eating beans and I'm eating rice, nigga. I'll never be eating beans. When the fuck do I ever be eating beans? Yeah, beans. I don't ever eat beans. I don't ever eat beans, right? But I'm just saying, when would I ever eat any beans? Like, when would that ever be in anything I'm eating? Same sort of thing with rice. I should be watching the football game. I almost missed it. I dropped red beans and rice on my chest. Who screwed this up, Dev? Well, no, but I'm saying I wanted you to pick one person who fucked this up on the Rams. I can't pick anybody off rip either, but it's more fun when you could say, no. Well, I was gonna say, I don't know. Somebody had to have made a play that lost this game. Oh, it was, you know who lost this game? It was that fucking tight end that kept dropping the ball, 84. Sure, I can play. You won the last one. I'm waiting for you to unpause it.
A little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Prescott to throw it. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force the incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
And the 49er first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
McCaffrey going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal.
McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain.
It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
It's kind of an interesting decision. 1-score game, 3rd quarter. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm willing to go out on the limb on this one and go for it. And here's why. If I set it up right now and go get the touchdown, I'm in firm control of this ball game, and my team has a ton of confidence. If I don't get it, hey, I rely on my defense. And if somehow they go downfield on me and score, so be it. I want to be in control and in firm control right now.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. McCaffrey turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, still a 1-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner. And a lot of people looked at them going for it on 4th down as a failure when they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held it. Got the ball right back for them. So, nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here. So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now, the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Dev, what are you doing?
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Up the middle, it's Williams. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Dev, what are you doing? I didn't know that.
Dak
I
and
didn't.
the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Play clock down to 5, and they're... going to burn a timeout. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. Here's Moore on the return. Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Back now here in Santa Clara.
Jalen Brunson said that yesterday. He said
It's
something like
49er
that.
football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
Is this nigga on defense? I don't understand the question she asked about, hey, to play for the game and you weren't on the field. What'd you think of that? I thought that was a trap question.
Now on 2nd and 13. Purdy. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, what a great job defensively to stack things up. They were committed to stopping the run. They knew it was coming. And now it looks like they should get the football back as they force an important 3-and-out.
The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down? From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And this one too low.
Misses yet again. And the struggles here, they look pretty uncharacteristic for him.
You're certainly right about that. Mechanics are the key right now. Feet, arm, not in sync at all. He ends up throwing that one past his receiver that's open.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
3rd down and 1.
It's a gain of 9 yards.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have a Cowboys.
That's crazy. I thought I got to stop right there, Dev.
It would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
from the 24 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They give it to Williams, running right. Ooh, with a juke. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here's 1st and goal. Davis going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. They'll give it to
him. Man.
Take it in for a Cowboy score.
Oh, man. I was so worried about it being a throw. I didn't have my eyes on him.
And the Cowboys have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley.
No way, damn it.
And finish in the end zone.
Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Purdy to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. Open man is Juwan Jennings. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
44-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here comes second down at 5. McCaffrey running up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it'll all come down to the right foot of Eddie Pinheiro. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean.
Well, I was sitting there and I was like, well, I didn't have any time on the clock, so I was like, well, all I'd have to do is try to kick it again, and that didn't make sense. So, you know what I mean? I was like, then I could miss.
Make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Okay, I love you a lot.
On
Did
EA
Mom
Sports. For
did
more, log on to
Okay.
easports.com. The
Okay.
49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from
Okay,
Santa
bye,
Clara.
Dev. I love you a lot.